Now it's time to talk about the Buffalo Bills. It seems to me, I don't know if this was hacked, probably was in your show, that the opening schedule, the Los Angeles Rams, Super Bowl champions, hosting the first game on Thursday, they got the Bills on their schedule. It seems tailor-made for them to open up the season on that premier game.
So I thought the same thing. It turns out the Bills are the third, according to Vegas, third most likely.
There's money to be made there.
Okay, so I thought so too, but then Dallas is the odds-on betting favorite, and Denver is number 2, which I found strange. I guess that's the Russell Wilson effect.
It is. I figure you got to earn your way into that spot. I mean, and Buffalo's done that.
You think the Bills have earned their way into that opening night spot? I mean, look, I look at it like that. I don't want it, by the way, as a Bills fan. I do not want to open the season on a Thursday night across the country against a reigning Super Bowl champion with something to prove here, right? Because, you know, there are lots of people who are still criticizing the Rams for what they did, thinking they didn't earn it, they bought it. I'm with you, though. You have their former star on your roster now. Josh Allen is must-see television, especially after the last game we saw him play.
And they made a rule for him.
If it wasn't going to happen, if it didn't happen, I would be surprised. If it doesn't happen, I will also be relieved.
I think the Bills are right now the best team to watch in that sort of situation. So I'm rooting for it. I'm sorry. I want to see the Rams take on the Bills. You travel to the West Coast, get that out of your system early. Good to go. You're starting off the season there. You come back home and run it. I think they can run with the Rams. I think they can actually put a game together, whether it was in Buffalo or in Los Angeles. It'll just be interesting to see. That would be must-see TV.
Look, I'm not saying they can't run with the Rams. I'm not saying the Bills don't beat this Rams team. In fact, this Rams team isn't all that scary to me, if I'm being sincere. My issue is you're going West Coast. You got all season to get ready for the first game of the season. You're going to sit there where they unfurl a banner and hand out rings and everyone's all super excited about everything, right? It's not the game that scares me. It's everything around the game. And let's say things don't go well opening night. Well, that's a nationally televised game where Bills fans, at least until Sunday, are going to have to hear about how overrated that team is.
Well, devil's advocate, doesn't in a situation like that, isn't the home team, and in this case, you know, the Rams with all the rest of the stuff going on, adversely affected by all of that?
I think they're less adversely affected than the Bills are because the Bills aren't any part of it. They're just standing around.
If you're Von Miller, do you wear your Bills jersey to go get your ring?
Ooh. That's a good question. Well,
I would assume so.
Didn't Freddie Freeman, he refused to let the Braves bring his ring out to him? He said he was going to collect it when they went to Atlanta in June, right? I guess, no.
Well, this sort of fits what we were talking to Bills last week in regards to the golf tournament, and you know, Josh Allen being now Mr. Celebrity, playing in the golf tournament. Is all this additional pressure coming down on the Bills, the attention? Do you think they're capable of handling
the price of fame? We talked about this before, where teams basically say, "I want to be in this spot. I've been in this spot. I've been to an AFC Championship game. I've been to a whatever championship game." This is what you get with the price of fame, with the pressure. This is what you wanted for 20 years to be in a position where you're the favorite, one of the top 3 teams to win the Super Bowl. So let's see if we can handle it now.
And I don't think it's that big a deal. I mean, look, as of now, as we speak, the Bills have been successful, very successful for 2 years. AFC Championship, the season that they had last year. Name me a diva on this roster. Stephon Diggs, who was supposed to be the problem child, has been unbelievably amazing as a teammate. Josh Allen is a golden retriever in human form, right? Every guy on this roster just falls into line and they love each other. So even with the attention, it's the diva that kills you. I'm not worried about that.
Yeah, and you shouldn't be, because to Tariq's point, it says this is something that we've been dying for 2 decades.